Right, so it's just gone 2:30 in the morning there. We've just left the parking area in Habe. We had our 9 hours off. You're not going to see anything really here now apart from the instruments there in the dash. Mo's still asleep, snoring away as usual. So we're going to do 4.5 hours. It should take us over in the direction of Ulm in Germany. And from there then we're going over to Lake Constance, just on the Austrian border there. So we're planning to be there about 10 o'clock in the morning, traffic depending. I could have taken 11 hours off here, but that'll leave me 2 hours behind, and you know, I'm not saying I'm not going to hit traffic, I probably will, but I might hit just as much if I get out now. I don't know. I could be a mistake, I don't know. All I can do is try it, but at least if I have a head start, if I do get delayed, then you know, I'm still going to have 2 hours to play with, rather than sort of leaving there after 11 hours. I'm entitled to take 2 9-hour breaks, or 2 9-hour rests per week, so I've just taken my second one, but once this is over then it'll all be 11-hour breaks from then on for the rest of the week. I can do 2 10-hour driving shunts alright, but I'll have to take 11 hours off after each of them, which I don't mind at all, because I didn't really get a whole lot of sleep there. I don't know why. I went to bed about 7 o'clock and I was awake at 10, and I couldn't go back to sleep again then, so I only got about, you know, 3.5 hours sleep. It's more got to do with my own personal sort of anxiety and uptightness about, you know, what's ahead of me today. I haven't been to this place before, and I'm a terrible man for worrying about stuff before it happens, so I'm up and I'm out anyway, so we'll see how we get on. So far so good. Bit of an air leak on that trailer. It takes about 10 minutes to build up the air, but other than that, everything else is dandy. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Just the morning starting to creep in now, and we must be gone on some kind of a, well, it's on a national road anyway, and I'm behind Spedition Bender. I don't know if you can see that on the back of the trailer there, but it's B-E-N-D-E-R, Spedition Bender. And this fella now is not really exciting anybody now. He's crawling along, literally crawling along the place. There's no need for him to be going that slow, you know. It's like I'm literally I'm just below 40 miles an hour, and Mr. Bender in front of me there is not doing a whole lot to ease my stress. You can see the traffic coming on the other side of the road. They're flying along, see? And then Mr. Bender in front of me then is crawling along. So I can only assume from that fact that Mr. Bender is about probably 60 or 65 years old, and he's probably chewing a fag out the side of his mouth and picking his teeth with the other hand, but he's going incredibly slowly for absolutely no reason whatsoever. It's a good, well, I wouldn't say it's an open road, but it's not a dangerous road. It's a dry road. It's got, there he's braking again. Look, what's he braking for? Bringing us back down to 30 miles an hour now. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's almost like he's doing it on purpose now at this stage, you know. It's just causing a traffic jam, you know. There was a lot of people stuck behind us now, you know. An idiot. Well, we've a bit of daylight anyway now. It's 20 to 6 in the morning here local time. I'm after being stuck behind Spedition Bender for the last half an hour, and the speed limit on that national road we were on was 70 kilometers an hour, and Mr. Bender was going along at 60 kilometers an hour. He tortured me the whole way there for about 20 minutes. So luckily there was the no overtaking sign disappeared, so I was out around him. Now I'm only able to do 85 kilometers an hour. That's on full tilt, and I was still able to pass him, so it'll just give you an idea. I went by him, he's sitting there, big pot belly hanging out of his trousers, and the hand out the window with the cigarette in it, so scruffy looking bastard as well, to be honest, you know, pardon my language, but I'm by him now anyway, so he can bend off somewhere else. I have 3 hours and 10 minutes driving done since I left Habe this morning. So I've got 1 hour and 1 hour and 20 minutes. 1 hour and 20 minutes left. Then we'll take our mandatory 45-minute break, and we will head off then again. I'm not sure. I must have a look at the map there on that. I hate going national roads. I'd rather go on a motorway that's 10 kilometers longer than go on a national road, because you're stuck behind things and it's twisty and windy, and you spend most of the time on the brake. So I don't think you're really gaining anything by going on the national roads. You know, I just prefer to stay on the motorway, because at least you can get by things and you can keep the toe on her, you know, keep the progress going. But you know, the nav said he want me to go that way, so I said, look, I'm not 100% sure I am, so there's no point in trying to be a hero and ending up like 50 kilometers out of your way, you know. And not when someone else is paying for the diesel anyway. So another hour, as I said, to go, and I don't want to speak too loud. Mo's obviously asleep in bed, so as soon as you park, I'll route him out to the bed anyway, because it's time he got up and made me some breakfast. Toodaloo. I tell you, she's starting to fill up now. It's just literally 6 o'clock. Excuse me. It's only just literally 6 o'clock in the morning, and these roads are already starting to get clogged up with cars. So these people obviously get up fairly early in the morning to get out to work. We're in the direction of Karlsruhe now, that's what we are. We're still on a national road here, but we're following hopefully onto a motorway shortly. We're not going to Basel anyway, we don't want to be going to Basel. There's another crawler as well. Let him, another, thanks be to God, he's gone as well, because I don't know what the story with some of these people are. I don't know, they just are they daydreamers, or are they just overcautious, or what is it? Like, I'm not going over the speed limit, but why do they have to drive below the speed limit on an open road? I don't understand it. Maybe they're just daydreamers, I don't know. There's a nice bull nose there. He's on his way in for a container somewhere, I'd say, no doubt. There's 80 kilometers an hour, like, look, I'm not even doing 80 kilometers an hour, like, you know what I mean? I'm not even doing 80. And why do they have to go less than 80 kilometers an hour? Why do they have to do that? I don't know. It's a bit overkill, like, you know. We've done 4.5 hours driving this morning from Habe in Belgium, and we're now just north of Stuttgart, and we've another 3.5 hours driving to go to get down to this place, and I'm wrecked. We'll see how we go. Oh! Aye. Now, you get an idea what real traffic looks like.
That's another problem with Germany here. When you have somebody in front of you that's running at the same speed as you are, or a fraction slower, and you pull out to overtake them, they'll always accelerate to the speed that they can go at to try and stop you getting past them. It's a psychological thing, you know. Nobody likes to get passed out. I personally don't mind if someone wants to pass me out, but certain people don't like to get passed out. I don't know. It's some competitive bullshit that these people have, you know. Like, I need to get by him, but you know, I'm not going to block up the road for 10 minutes to do it, you know. So hopefully he'll turn off soon. So that's what I'm hoping for. Or we'll meet a hill or something, because a lot of these German trucks are very, very small engines in them, and they die a death on the hills.
Let me help.
Come on, go off.
People get lonely. Ain't nothing new.
So far the traffic is going the other way, which is a good sign now. I'm not sure whether we haven't got into the centre yet, or whether we've passed it, because we didn't get held up at all there. That far side of the road there is quite slow there now on the way in towards the city. But we didn't encounter any traffic. Now, I don't know whether, as I said, we haven't got there yet, or whether we've just been lucky. Oh, this guy in front's really doing my bloody head in. Really doing my ping head in. See, no overtaking now.
God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance.
That's the only way I was going to get him, was on a hill. Now look at this track. I don't know if you probably can't see it from where the camera angle is there, but there's a solid line of traffic there heading up the way. We're heading south, and the traffic going up the way is absolutely chronic. It's absolutely chronic. Now, I'd hate to be stuck in that, I really would, I might as well tell you. Thousands and thousands and thousands of cars and trucks, all heading up the road and all going nowhere fast. This is what Germany is famous for. Just a nightmare, that is. That's just a nightmare. This is what Germany is all about, right? It's all about big hills, up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. You know, you're crawling up the hills, and then you're standing on the brake then coming down the other side. So it's a very uncomfortable way to be driving all the time, because it really is like, you fucking arsehole. Fucking arsehole there, come out of the junction, of course, wouldn't wait to let me in, had to go up the inside of me, you know, but get dickheads like that everywhere. But you see what I mean now? We were standing on the retarder all the way down the hill, and now we're, you know, crawling up this side, you know. It's just, I wouldn't be able for this now on a daily basis, like, you know, where you're basically, like, there we are now, look what we're doing. We're doing 30 miles an hour now. That's what we're down to, and it's just the same. It's up one hill and down the other, up one hill and down the other. That's all it is. The whole country's the same. Up around the northern half it's a little bit more level, but down around anywhere from sort of south of Frankfurt onwards, it's just one mountain after another. You're coming up one mountain to go down the other one, and it's just, when you're going up the hill, it's speed restrictions, no overtaking, and then when you're going down the hill, then it's like you have to stand on the brakes the whole way down the hill.
So it's very hard on a lorry. Anyone that works in Germany here now is very hard on a lorry. Very hard on your brakes, and very hard on diesel, because you go here with here. We just come up a mountain. We're just about to go another one here. Look, just up and down like a fucking yo-yo all day long, up these mountains and down the other side and back up again. You know, way hard on diesel. It has to be hard on diesel. It has to be harder on diesel than any of those countries, like the likes of Holland and Belgium now, lovely flat places, and even France is not too bad. But you see this kip, because that's what it is, it's a kip. Hate Germany, I hate driving in Germany, I really do. I'll tell you something for nothing, I'm getting fair sick of this now, at this stage. All we're doing is going up and down mountains here, and it's it really is a joke. It really is. A long time since I was down here, but I remember it being torture when I was down here about 20 years ago on this actual route. And look, I'm doing 25 miles an hour. That's the speed I'm doing now, and I have another 2.5 hours to go yet at this speed, going up a hill at 20 miles an hour and coming down at it. And there's another sign for roadworks. So that's brilliant altogether. Fucking mountains, traffic, fucking roadworks, no overtaking signs. That's all this fucking kip of a country is good for. Fucking shithole. I'll tell you that now, a fucking shithole Germany is. This fucking shit. Look at that. My name's in front of me. Look, crawling fucking bastards. All we're going to do is get up to the top of the mountain and then go back down the far side, and then up the next one and then down the far side. 30 miles an hour up the fucking hill, and another fucking 35 mile an hour down the hill because you have some fucking Bulgarian in front of you. This is fucking unbelievable. It's like going up Mount fucking Everest. Look at the speed. 25 miles an hour. That's all I'm doing. Oh. Absolute fucking joke. Big dirty roadwork sign. There's a village. That just shows you how far up we are. We're up a couple of 100 feet at least. Ah, that's grand, yeah. Roadworks are 8. That's all we need now. There's only one thing missing from a fucking torturous hill with 100 lorries going 5 miles an hour, and that's roadworks on top of it. Why don't you just shit on me while you're there, you know? It's unfucking believable. People give out to me about cursing, but I'll tell you something, if you were in my position now, you wouldn't be too far off doing the same. We're into some kind of a pipe here now. I'm not going to see. I didn't get any sleep. Well, I did. I got about 3 hours sleep last night, which is nowhere near enough. And I'm starting to feel it now. I'm starting to really feel it. Like I just feel like pulling in and getting into the bed now and closing my eyes for half an hour. But I know that when I wake up after half an hour, I'll feel worse. So the only thing I have to do is keep going. That's all I can do. Is keep going and keep drinking and keep talking and keep, you know, keep the temperature down in the cab, because I'm literally now about to fall asleep. I'm telling you now, that's how fucking tired I am. That's how tired I am. Look at the far side of the road there. And people are on their way to work, or they're on their way to school, or they're on their way somewhere, and they're sitting in that shite day in, day out. Fucking unbelievable. How do they stick that? This is Germany now, 2015. Fucking roadworks and fucking traffic jams and nothing else. Mountains and valleys, roadworks and traffic jams. That's it. There's nothing else here. And people are trying to do. Some people are trying to go to work, and people have got stuff to do today. Look. This goes on for miles and miles and miles. Miles and miles and miles, Ned. Miles and miles and miles, Mo. How are you, Mo? I'm not too bad now, Ned. I've been worse, Ned. Yes, Mo, that's true. I suppose you're getting cheered up by the fact that you're not on the other side of the road, Mo. You're bleeding right there, Ned. That's some bloody disaster. Yes, Mo, it's all frightening, but look we might be no better off ahead here. We don't know what's ahead of us yet, Mo. We could be stuck in the same thing now very soon, Mo. Here, Ned. I'm going to Munich airport and getting a lift home to start this shite. Well, just hang on for another little bit, Mo, because we have to deliver this load first, Mo, and then we'll have a look and see. If you want me to drop you to Munich airport, I will, Mo, but I'll have to charge you the taxi fare, Mo. Bleeding what? I'll have to charge you the taxi fare. But you're in a bleeding truck, how can you charge me the taxi fare? Because I'll still have to drop you, Mo. And it's going to be awkward with the lorry, Mo. Ah, jeez, now you never did me a favour in your life. Don't I bring you everywhere with me, Mo? Is that not a favour? Mo? Mo? Answer, Mo. Oh, God's sake. Well, we're about an hour, in around an hour from where we're going. So you would have thought when you come further south that the weather would improve, but it's actually the opposite. The weather is actually disimproving. It's 16 degrees, which is below average, I suppose, for June, and it's bloody raining, and there's no sign of any break in them clouds. It looks like that's down for the day. Ho-ho, there you go. Rain, 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 rain. And we're on the way to Austria, by the way, just in case you're wondering. But I need to find a service area or a place that has a WC, as they call it, and go for a waz. Because I've been drinking Sidona to try and keep myself awake, and it's kind of run through my system. So I need to have a wee. Not that you needed to know that, but there you go. Well, that's a bit of a dirty one anyway. I knew I could see where the clouds were. We're heading into something fairly nasty now. And I don't know if you can make it out there from the camera, but it's fairly wet. The roads are wet, but the traffic is light enough on our direction. So I was just in at the Autohof there trying to get the road toll box topped up, but John just told me there on the phone that they're all done pre-post or something, or post-post or something, so they're done by DKV automatically, which is fantastic, which means it saves you having to stop and lose another half an hour going around looking. As it turned out, they didn't have the facility in the Autohof to do that, which is you know, typical, because they never have anything in the Autohofs. They don't. I don't know why they bother opening them bloody places. And there's someone, I just flashed that little bastard out there. I put on the brake to flash him out, and he just pulled out with no indication, just drove off. It just shows you, why would you bother sometimes, you know what I mean, trying to be polite on the road when you get little fuckers like that who just haven't even got the manners to indicate, never mind acknowledge the fact that you just slowed down to flash them out, you know. Anyway, so it's straight to the tipping point now. My new truck nav won't take that address because it tells me stupidly that it's a dead end, and it's not a dead end because I looked at it on the Google Maps. It's not a dead end. So look, not to worry, we'll get in there. I get it on the Google Maps and we'll get in there once we get it done. So I just want to make sure we're there before 12 o'clock. We're down at arrival at 11:27, but I want to make sure we're there before 12. I got him there before 12, you know. I got him there before 12. It says AM, so okay. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. The old visibility now is not wonderful, I have to say. A lot of spray on the road there, and it's a shame really, because I haven't been down this part before, and there's nothing nicer than to see a new place on a bright sunny day with blue skies, and it is June, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But like you'd think when you're down almost like in the south of Germany into Austria in the middle of June, that you'd have a little bit, you know, something resembling summer. I know it's cold down here in the winter time, but it's horrible here now, absolutely horrible. She's lashing out of the heavens. There's a load of water on the road. Bleeding water on the road, Ned. Yes, Mo, I can see the water on the road. Can you see the water on the road, Mo? Bleeding can, yeah. Would you not put on the hat, Mo? Keep yourself dry. Yeah, will ya? Shout out the window in a minute. Oh, jeez, Billy, go mad. Don't do that. Don't do that, please, Mo. I'll give you more, whatever you want, Mo. I'll give you all the money you need. I'll give you more than that, Mo. You will, yeah? You'll hurry up with it too, or the hat will be going like a frisbee. Hold it, Ned. Well, we won't do that yet, Mo. Just relax for a minute, Mo. Just take stock and enjoy the scenery, Mo. What scenery? Clouds, you mean? And bleeding rain. I've enough of that at home. It didn't come down here all the way down here to look at rain, Ned. Bleeding, sort it out, Ned, will you? See enough rain at home without coming down here all the way from bloody well Ireland all the way down to the south of Germany and Austria to see bleeding rain, Ned. So get something sorted, Ned. Yes, Mo, I'll get on to the weatherman straight away, Mo. Oh, car wrecked after hitting the central reservation or hitting another car. And here's the other one, the other one involved in it. Airbags all burst out and the whole lot. Impatience. It doesn't pay. So this is the town that we're just after tipping in, and I can tell you something, that factory was right in the middle of the town, down a little narrow road, and there was nothing funny whatsoever about it. Nothing funny about it. But it's done now, and this
200 meters, turn right.
Yeah, this road, I must get the name of this road now for future reference, because this road here would be the much easier way to come in than the way I came in.
Turn right.
Fucking cunt of a narrow fucking place, like, you know, fucking narrow streets, and it's not funny, like, you know what I mean? You think that they'd build these factories somewhere, you know, on the ring road or something on the way into the town, not this nonsense of driving into the city centre trying to, you know, I mean, I went down a road that had a weight restriction on it of 3 tons. And when I saw the sign, I said, there's no way I'm going down there. But then when I went in and asked...
300 meters, turn right, then take the motorway.
But when I went in to ask in a factory where the place was, oh yeah, he says, should go down that road. I says, you can't go down that road, there's a 3-ton weight limit on it. Oh, he says, don't mind that. Don't mind that, he said.
Turn right.
You just...
take the motorway.
You just head on, he said. It's no problem. Burst her on, he said. So I said, fine. Fine. But you know, like, if that was in England or anywhere else, you wouldn't be allowed to do that, because you'd be nabbed as soon as you turned. There's obviously a lot easier way, there's an awful lot easier way into that place there now than what I'm after coming in. But look at, you know, you live and you learn. I might never be there again, but if I am there again, at least I'll know the next time how to get into it. Cadé sin. Á spéirle. Some road to have a truck on, isn't it? This is some road to have a lorry on.
twisty, fucking ridiculous. Boring in fucking in Connemara wouldn't be as bad as this. Fucking hell, it'd be awkward with a car, never mind a bloody 40 foot. There's a fairly big lake there. Sure there's plenty of salmon in that.
Don't be so stupid, salmon are Irish, they don't travel.
Oh, sorry Mo, I forgot, I thought salmon were like all over the world, Mo.
No, salmon are Irish, you know what I mean, they're only made in Ireland.
Oh, right, Mo, I didn't know that. Oh, thank you for that, Mo. Maybe there's a few trout in there.
No, trout are Irish as well.
Oh, right, okay. I see, very good. So we're meandering our way through these villages here now, and we're doing fine there for the last 10 or 15 minutes, but there's a fucking tractor, excuse my language, a tractor up ahead here now is going to slow the whole operation down. And you know, these feckers could be on this road for 10 miles, you know. They're not just turning into the next field all the time. An old muck spreader.
The old muck spreader, Ned.
Yes, Mo, a muck spreader.
One of them used to make videos too, didn't he? A muck spreader.
Now, Mo. Now, Mo. I don't think he makes videos anymore. I think he's gone into the office, Mo.
Alright, I say you spread some muck in there, would you?
Mo, quiet, please. That's enough. That's enough of that now, Mo.
I'm only joking.
Yes, Mo, but some people get offended by these kind of jokes.
That's too bad if you do. Too bad.
Bollocks up here now in the tractor. Turn off, you fucking... It's probably going to drive about 10 miles. What do you think of this nonsense, Mo?
I'll tell you something, Ned. You want to go and buy yourself a good bleeding map? And when you're finished, get that bag of rubbish off the door, the bleeding stink off, it's driving me mad.
Are you sure that's not Billy Boy you're smelling, Mo?
No, it's definitely the rubbish in the bag. Now get it out of it. Bleeding disgusting, you had a bin there this morning, you never threw it into the bin because you're too bleeding lazy.
But why don't you throw it in the bin, Mo? You know, you're the fellow with all the hands, a hand in your pocket all day.
Yeah, because I'm minding bleeding Billy Boy's hat in case he doesn't pay me.
I know, Mo, but like it's a stalemate now. Just give him the bloody hat and throw out the rubbish and everyone will be happy then.
Well, I won't.
You're never happy, Mo. You're never happy. But at least the tractor's gone. Bloody nuisance, them things. Bloody nuisance, as Michael Caine would say. That's a bloody nuisance. We seem to be down into civilization now anyway, which is a good sign, and we've got, I don't know what's happening at 1.2 kilometres, but there's a roundabout, so there might be something at the end of it. A bit like sort of light at the end of the tunnel, or somewhere over.
Nah, don't go into a rendition. If I'm not allowed to sing, neither are you.
Okay, Mo, I was just going to, yes, no, you're right, of course, Mo. Of course, Mo, you're always right, Mo.
I know that. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right.
Yes, you keep believing that, Mo, you keep believing that. Yeah, we're definitely back to civilization here, but that was painful now coming over that mountain, I have to say. Now, the only thing is, like with this kind of weather, there was 2 accidents on the way down that we saw coming into that town in Austria there, and I'm just
300 meters.
Yes, dear.
Cross the roundabout.
Cross the roundabout.
Exit. Then cross the roundabout. First exit.
Okay.
Cross the roundabout. Second exit. Then cross the roundabout. First exit.
Okay. These roads are not designed for lorries at all, do you know what I mean? I know lorries use them, but like, they're not designed for them.
After 100 meters, cross the roundabout. First exit.
That's a sigh of relief you're after hearing there. Back to civilization. Finally, with no idea how or why or where we were brought up. When I analyse the data later on, I'll be able to see exactly what the benefit of that was, because it didn't feel like there was any at all to me. It didn't feel like there was any benefit at all. Matter of fact, I would never ever do that again. I'd rather drive 50 kilometres the wrong way on a motorway than to go over a mountain like that again. It's just, okay, the trucks are going over and back it, but you know, you can't be doing that, lads. No interest whatsoever.
You're right there, Ned. Buy a bleeding map.
Yes, Mo, we heard you the last time you said that, and we heard you this time, Mo. Once more now, Mo.
Buy a map, Ned.
Mo! Shut it! Ah. Give Billy Boy back his hat, Mo. Yeah, Mo. The old head's getting wet, Mo. That rain coming in the window.
Too bad, Billy. Too bad. Get some of them dollar bills you owe me and put them on your head.
Yeah, that's very funny, Mo. It's only put paper on your head, sure, it'll only get wet then. That's a great old hat, Mo. There's old sealed. There's only a couple of little small holes in it, Mo, and the rain won't get through them.
Yeah, but the nits will, though. Things bleeding crawling, Billy.
Yeah, I know, Mo. Jeez, you know, that's even more reason for you to give it back to me, sure. Sure, what good is it to you, Mo? You're not going to use it, Mo.
No, but I'm going to keep it under me bleeding arm until you give me me bleeding money. So you can bleed all you like. No money, no hat. No hat, no money.
Ah, jeez, Mo. Hey, tell you what, Mo. You stop there at the next finish there now, and I'll... No, Billy Boy. No, not stopping at any bank machine. Not stopping at any post office, Billy Boy. No. You pay Mo out of your pocket now, and never mind what you're stopping at bank machines. But jeez, Ned, how am I going to get the money? I haven't got that kind of money. Well, how much do you owe Mo, Billy Boy? How much do I owe you, Mo?
You're bleeding on me about €400.
Oh, €400? Where are you going, €400? I do not. I swear my father's grave, I don't know you anywhere near that, Mo.
You owe me €250 and €150 interest on the money you owe me for 2 years. That's €400, Billy, or no hat. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start to eat the hat this evening, because it's probably the only thing I will get to eat. Isn't that right, Ned?
Yeah, probably, Mo, yes. You better start nibbling away there, Mo, so. Oh, jeez, don't nibble my hat. Don't nibble down that hat. I tell you now, I swear on my father's grave, any damage to that hat, I'll do damage to you now. I'll get a pickaxe handle under the bed here now. I'll take it out and I'll start swinging it, Mo. I'll start swinging her.
Go ahead, swing it. I'll grab it off you and bait you over the bleeding head with it, you bleeding fool.
Gentlemen, please, violence. You know what I mean, like, you know, fair's, Mo, like, you know, you had it now for nearly 24 hours, like. I need my hat back, Mo. I look terrible without it.
You bleeding look terrible with it too.
Well, I can say one thing anyway for sure, that this weather is not getting any better. It's just steady rain and fog and wind and everything. It's like, and this is like, what? The what of June? The what? The what of June? Like, we're nearly at Midsummer's Day. And look at it, look around. It's no wonder the grass is so bloody green. Where's the summer?
Where's the summer, I said?
Yes, Mo. Have you any idea where the summer is, Mo?
Off me hole picking daisies.
Yes, you would have to be vulgar, Mo. You would have to be vulgar. You couldn't just say something polite or pleasant. It always has to be vulgar with you, Mo.
Ha 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 ha. Said like a true spirit, Ned.
Yes, Mo. Well, I mean, you know, I taught you better than that, Mo.
Did you know? Ha! Very funny, Ned. Very, very funny. You're my alter ego, Ned.
No, Mo. You're my alter ego, Mo. Not the other way around. It's master and servant. You're the servant, Mo. I'm the master.
You're bleeding not my master.
I'm not my master either. I don't have any no master. Jeez, that is absolutely brutal. The visibility is not wonderful either. It's kjat, as I say in the north. It's kjat. I'm going to have to seriously sit down and have a look at that map to see where I'm after going. I don't know why that feckin' thing took me over the mountain, because when I got out onto the motorway it didn't seem like I was any further up than I would have been if I came up the other way. Matter of fact, it feels to me like a total waste of an hour. Now, I better be bloody well wrong, or that sat nav was landed back to you, man. Because I'm not having to pay 150 quid for that crap. Matter of fact, it was a bad deal anyway. I should have kept my own one. It was a really, really big mistake getting rid of my own sat nav. Really big mistake. It's a much better quality one than that. Well, there you go. Oh well, as they say, or ah well. I'm not sure. I have to ask Georgia which is it, oh well or ah well. Oh well when you can't do anything about it is ah well when you're not bothered. I think, or the other way around, I'm not sure. It's one or the other anyway, one or t'other. It's just absolutely lashing. You can, I don't know if you can hear, I'll leave the window down a bit so you can hear it. Hear it? Absolutely lashing. Well, there won't be any flies on the windscreen today after this anyway.
No flies on the window, no flies on you either, Ned. Ha ha ha.
Yes, Mo, but there'll be a few flies on you. You know, the nitty type, Mo? How do you like that, Mo?
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, Mo. Good enough for you. Hope you get flies and worms and flipping everything else for taking my hat. I hope they ate the whole of you, Mo. I hope they ate the whole clean out of you, Mo.
Shut your mouth, Billy boy, or I'll eat the hat and all and you along with it.
Idle threats, Mo, idle threats. Pickaxe handle. I get that to you now shortly, Mo. Back to the shitty roads again, are we? Back to the shitty roads again. I'll put this camera down now because I'll end up losing my flipping mirrors now if I don't.